I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam. As Election Day draws closer, concern is growing over the spread of disinformation. And chances are you or someone you know has already been exposed, as the main source for a lot of this false information is right in the palm of your hand. It's part of our daily routine, going on the internet to connect with others for entertainment and to receive our daily information. According to the Pew Research Center, 54% of U.S. adults sometimes get their news from social media, with Facebook and YouTube being the most popular platforms. On many of these social media sites, there are now waves of doctored photos and videos making an appearance on your feed. The newest trend, images and videos generated by artificial intelligence.
I think that it's more difficult to be an informed voter than it's ever been. They're becoming more difficult to spot as the technology gets better.
Dr. Jared Schroeder with the University of Missouri's School of Journalism is focusing on teaching students on how they can spot disinformation and misinformation.
But as we go into future years, more and more people are going to be taking this technology and using it to create false information.
While you may think it's easy to notice when images have been generated by artificial intelligence, it's not always the case. Let's take a look at these two photos of former President Donald Trump. Can you guess which one is AI generated? If you said this one, you'd be correct. The other one here was taken by a colleague of mine. But what gave this one away? Let's take a closer look at both of them. Here's both photos. Already, red flags present themselves. Look at the letters. One of the telltale signs of many AI-generated images is words. More often than not, it's complete gibberish. But there's other key giveaways. Look at Trump's hand. His ring has found its way onto 2 fingers. His lapel pin looks a little off. These are some pretty obvious signs that this image is a fake. But let's look at an example of a generated photo of Vice President Kamala Harris. As you can see, this one's a little bit trickier, with no facial features or text to give it away. However, we can tell that this one is AI generated using a little bit of logic. Look at the proximity of the crowd to the Vice President. Any Secret Service agent will tell you that this is too close for comfort.
If something seems too good to be true, if it seems too perfect, or if it seems a little odd, there's always a little something off about these things.
Now, most advanced AI software is hidden behind a paywall, but the one we use to generate these images only required an email address. And while there is a limit to how many images you can generate, the limit on what type of images you can generate is far less strict. Take, for example, newsworthy photo of ballots being shredded. And now you may be thinking that these images are being used by random individuals, but these types of images have even found their ways into legitimate campaign ads.
This just in, we can now call the 2024 presidential race.
For example, take a look at this ad posted to the official GOP YouTube page last year. Every image used in it was created by AI. Now, what can you do to protect yourself from these digital falsehoods? Take a close look at the images. Look at the faces and text, lighting, and other oddities. Verify your information. Always check it with a secondary and legitimate source. And while it does cost money to make these images, it doesn't cost a penny to verify them with AI detecting software. Elections can be stressful, and there are those who wish to spread false information. So sometimes the easiest thing to do is simply put the phone down. Put the laptop away. For KRIS 6 News, I'm Adam Beam.